Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for Euro, so Euro versus the US dollar. The date is May 24th, 2020. It is 2:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're looking at the daily chart for the Euro and looking at this long-term descending trend line back from early 2018. So last week we did see some bullish candles. However, they didn't go beyond the $1.10 mark. So if we look at, take a closer look, so here I see my sentiment is bearish as long as the price stays below $1.10. Right, so that's recently tried 1, 2, 3 times. Usually 3 times is the charm, and then we should see price move away back down to recent lows. This $1.07, $1.08 area is really kind of held, been stubborn. So a lot of range trading, right? Just up and down range trading with about maybe close to a 200-point swing. So price is also moving above the daily moving average. So we can see a lot more sideways action this week on the Euro. Be cautious. Sideways, you can make some pips, but it's also can be a real great way to lose a bunch in your account because all the normal trend tools kind of just break down. Let's go ahead and go to our 4-hour and then we'll apply our pivot points. Okay, there we go. There's our range. It's pretty obvious when we break it down to the 4-hour. So now we see price is hanging right about the middle of this zone, but right on the top of it. So I'm going to go ahead, before I add any more lines, let's look at our pivots. These are weekly pivots taken from the weekly pivot point calendar. Pivot $1.0904. So right there, right about smack in the middle. And label my pivot in yellow. Okay, R1, $1.1008. Pretty obvious there, right? So your R1's right at the top of that channel. $1.1008. Right, so price moves back up to that top, to that R1. That's a sell. Be careful though. I wouldn't recommend getting into positions here in the middle of the range. It can be kind of dicey. So if you're buying, wait for your dip. If you're selling, wait for the rally. Because otherwise you're just going to get knocked out and it won't really make a lot of sense, but really the price is just moving sideways. Okay, if R1 were to break, highly unlikely just because see how many times it's been tested, but you never know. A market event could make a big volatile swing. So R2, $1.1112. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. That's our R2. So that's essentially where, if price is up there, I can go ahead and place more sells. Probably not recommended if you buy here and price continues to move to hold on to those. Always like getting out, right? Cut your losses short and let your profits run. Always a recommended strategy. But then you can look to go ahead and sell again at R2 because the most likely next place price will stop will be resistance. What's the other side look like? Support. $1.0799. Well, what do you know? That's this blue line right here. Okay, so we can go S1. And might as well just make it 8. Right, but 0799. That's our first support. So price goes down there. Go ahead and throw down a buy. Now you can see price kind of ekes through here. You have to be careful though because there's a long-term bearish scenario. So eventually this floor is going to break and price will continue downwards. So just here in this scenario, especially when I have your stops close, probably 30 to 40 pips beyond the support because if this breaks, then there's a great chance it's going to go way far and you do not want to be holding that because the overall long-term trend is down. S2, 106.95. Yeah, your next support's not even down to here. And it's not very proven, right? This is pretty proven line. This one is not so much, so it could break easily. So let's go ahead and add that. All right, so we're going to put that there. Those are our most probable scenarios for euro. Look for a lot of sideways trading action. We're going to be spinning between R1 and S1. American markets are closed on Monday for Memorial Day, so we'll see some. Sometimes though when liquidity is thin, prices really move. So don't get fooled. All right, have a great week and hope to make lots of pips. Talk soon.